1 week. And then after that 1 week, we shall resume. Okay, so you will be getting the communication as we move on. Okay. Okay, our admin will be informing you people. We shall be updating you after this program. But otherwise, thank you so much for finishing the first phase properly, though it's going to end tomorrow. Most of you are asking, teacher, are we going to study tomorrow? Yes. Once you have a lesson tomorrow, make sure you join that lesson. Like for me, tomorrow I have a lesson with the primary 5 mathematics. So we are going to be in the lessons. So nobody should say, we are at our assembly now, there is no lesson tomorrow. No, no, no. We shall have that lessons. So let us continue, but I want someone to remind us, in our correction, where did we stop? Which number did we stop? Where did we end with our corrections? Okay. I always do this and find out who is the first person. Yes. Again, more. Morris and Maureen, you are always alert, but let's get from Isaiah Juko. Where did we stop, Isaiah? Isaiah, where did we stop? Juko, Isaiah. Yes, Isaiah.
I don't know.
You don't remember? Oh. Yes, let's go to another person because we need to remember where we have stopped so that we can start from there. How about Pretty? Pretty, which number did we stop in? Pretty?
Yes, teacher.
Where did we stop last time? Where did we stop with our correction primary 6?
Teacher, I don't know.
Okay. So most of you are not knowing. Okay, but somebody may be knowing now. So this is where we ended last time. Okay, we ended up in number 6. Okay, number 6 was saying the perimeter of a rectangular field is 48 decimeter. Find the length if its width is 3 decimeter. That is where we stopped last time. And we had handled that number very, very well. Sorry. Okay, we had handled it very, very well, and that is where we are going to. Maybe for the purpose of those who are not there, we can just begin from that very number, and then we continue from there. Okay. So after these lessons, I'm going to make sure, and some of you who have not yet got the results, yes, your parents were raising that concern. What I have to assure you is that if you have not yet got the results, the marking is still ongoing. But majority we have marked their work, except maybe those who have also submitted their work late. So, but the marking is ongoing, and you will be able to receive your results before the end of tomorrow, or even before the end of Saturday. Okay. So let's go to this number. Let's try to recall this number. We had done this number very, very well. And also I expect at least one of you to still give me this number. Okay. Someone to explain to us this number. Who is that person who is ready to explain the number? Okay, you put up your hands if you are ready to do that number. Yes, Melvin. Melvin, you are the first to put up the hands. You can go ahead and tell us the number. This is just like revision because we already we did it last time.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon to you.
Yes. The perimeter of a rectangular field is 48 decameters. Find the length if the width is 3 decimeters. Here we are going to first draw the rectangle. Then label the parts. In the middle, put perimeter equals 48 decimeters.
Can I use P?
Yes. On the width, put 3 decimeters. Now you find the formula of perimeter. Length plus width plus length plus width equals perimeter.
Okay.
Then length,
Okay,
you leave it like that because it doesn't have a number. Plus 3 decimeters plus length, that's L, plus 3 decimeters equals 48 decimeters. You collect like terms together. L plus 3 decimeters plus 3 decimeters equals 48 decimeters. That is 2L plus 6 decimeters equals 48 decimeters. You collect like terms and take 6 to 48 and it becomes a negative. 2L plus 6 decimeters minus 6 decimeters equals 48 decimeters minus 6 decimeters. Two L plus 0 equals 42 decimeters.
What?
42 decimeters. 2L plus 0 is 2L. Equals 42 decimeters. You divide both sides by 2.
In that same step, eh?
Yes. By 2, that's 1. By 2, 1. It remains length. Then on the other side, by 2, 1. By 2, 21. Therefore, length equals 21 decimeters.
Okay, thank you, Melvin. Eh? Okay, members, as you can see, your friend, the way he has explained it very, very well and clear, loud and clear, even without network interruption. So he said that the perimeter of a rectangular field is 48 decimeter. Find the length if the width is 3 decimeters. So here, he tried to summarize it in diagram form. So he drew the diagram of a rectangle. Then he said the length are not given. So in this case, I'm supposed to write for him here that this is L, is not given. Then width is given as 3. Now perimeter, the whole of this distance, when I move from here to here, here to here, here to here, and there, it gives us 40. It gives us 48 here. So that is the total distance around that what? That rectangle. Now, since they have given you perimeter, for us to find the unknown side, which is the length, for us to find the length, we can come and use the formula for perimeter, whereby they say length plus width plus length plus width equals to perimeter. So in this case, we shall have length plus our width is 3. So you come and substitute. To substitute here means to replace. So where there is a width, you replace it with 3. Where there is a width, also replace with 3. So that we can get our perimeter, you replace with 48. So he collected like terms. Here, he first collected like term before crossing the equal sign. He started by putting L and L together. Then he put 3 and 3 also together, such that L plus L gives us 2L, and then 3 decimeter plus 3 decimeter gives us 6 decimeter, which is equals to 48 decimeter. Now, in this step, now you are again supposed to collect the like terms. In this step now, you are going to cross the equal sign. Because 48 is on the other side of the equal sign, on the right-hand side. So that means 6 has to go there. So once you are crossing the equal sign, if you have here sign plus, or if this 6 is a positive, when it's crossing the equal sign, it becomes negative. That's why he said, okay, now it will be 2L plus 6 decimeter minus 6 decimeter equals to 48 decimeter minus 6 decimeter. So when you subtract 6 minus 6, it remains 0. So in this case, you remain with your 2L. Then again, when you subtract 48 decimeter minus 6 decimeter, you remain with 42. So here you are looking for the length, not 2L. So you need to look for a way of removing these 2 so that you remain with only L. That's why he said, okay, let's divide both sides by 2. So that 2 divided by 2, it remains 1. And 1L is just the same as L. So this side you remain with L. And then 42 divided by 2, you got 21. So that is 21 decimeter. So therefore, your length is 21. But there is no need of you going back to fill in that diagram. Okay? So that is what we did already. That's what we did already last time. Thank you very much, that Melvin, who participated very clearly. Okay. So let's proceed to our number 7. It's where we are going to, number 7, it's where we are going to begin from. Okay. Number 7 is where we are going to begin from. All right. Okay, this is our number 7. Okay, number 7 is saying, find the area of the shape below. So where is the shape? That is the shape. Have they given that shape? Which shape is that? Let me ask somebody here to name for us that shape. Okay, that question they can also ask you. Name the shape drawn below. Most of you think it is a P4 question, but they can even ask you in P6 that what shape have I drawn there? Okay, what shape have I drawn there? Somebody is very ready to answer these shapes. Okay, which shape is that? I'm trying to look for someone from down here. Okay, there are people who are down here, they don't want to put up their hands. Okay, Faith, can you tell us which shape is that, Faith? Nakete, Faith, can you tell us which shape have I drawn there? Faith, are you able? Yes. Okay, that is a square. That is a square. So they say find the area of the shape below. And Faith has already identified it as a square. Okay. Faith, can you give me one property of a square that you know? You know anyone?
A square has 4 sides.
A square has?
4 sides.
You complete the word by saying a square has all the 4 sides equal. Okay, because a rectangle also has 4 sides. A square also has 4 sides. A trapezium also has 4 sides. A kite also has 4 sides. So for you to be specific in the property, you can say a square has all the sides equal. It has 4 sides equal. Now, they are telling you to find the area. Now let's look for someone to get for us the area of that shape. What did you do in the exam when you got this question? Okay, Faith, I think let me give someone else. You have already identified for them that that is a square. So let's get someone. Alex, can you come on and answer that? Alex? Okay, Alex, it's your opportunity. Okay, how about Sophie? Sophie, can you come on and answer that area of a square?
Area equals side times side.
Area equals side times side. Let me just write it. You can continue.
Area equals 9 meters times 9 meters.
Very good. There is a point you have mentioned there. Most people, when they are substituting, they forget to substitute with the unit. So here the side is 9 meters times another side, which is 9 meters. It will be able to give you the area. So what's the area now? Okay, 9 times
81
9.
meters squared.
9 times 9
81
is
meters
81
squared.
meters
squared.
Okay, let me write for you. Okay, thank you. If that is all. So here, our friend Sophie has got 81 meter square. Meter squared. I don't know whether someone has a different answer from that. Okay, Blessing, do you have a different answer from that, Blessing? Blessing, are you okay? Blessing cannot talk now. How about Grace? Grace, do you have a different answer for number 7, or that is okay?
No.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so members, that's how you can calculate. Maybe in writing unit, you can write your unit as square meters. Okay, you can write if you want to write it in full, you can write it 81 square meters or meter squared. So that is how you can calculate the area of a square. Okay, so and that is what we had already looked at. You can see that this exam has been very easy for you to pass. I know some of you got 100%, but some of you failed to get 100% because of not writing the unit. Secondly, because of not giving the methods. Okay, and the way I was marking just the final answer because I could not give method 1, method 2 like that. So I was just marking using tick like the way I mark in science, just because of the digital platform that we are using. Otherwise, some of you have written area equals to side times side, and then you substitute correctly 9 meters times 9 meters, you are able to get at least what? 1 mark there for the method written. Then when you multiply correctly, you can get your accurate answer. There you can also get another answer. But now, because I was just using my hand to mark, so I would just look through the method, look through the substitution, and then I see whether the answer is multiplied correctly, and I give you the whole marks. So that is how I was marking. So most of you have not seen the methods, just because my hands are too big. If I'm to write method in the paper, it was going to be something else. So number part B, this is our part B. Okay, part B is very simple. Yes, that is what part B is saying for that question. Okay. Okay. That what is the perimeter of the figure below? The side is there, that one is also there, and this one is there. So they're asking you to find the perimeter. Okay, how do I find the perimeter here? How do I find the perimeter here? Do we have some people who want to participate? Do we have some people who want to explain to the group? Okay. Oh, Melvin is always the first, but at least let me pick Francis. Okay, Francis, can you come on? Sorry, Francis, sorry. Yes, Francis, come on. Francis, you can unmute.
Perimeter is equal to side plus side plus side. Teacher, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm even writing. I can hear you. I'm writing perimeter equals to side plus side plus side. That's what you have said. You can continue.
Perimeter is equal to 8 centimeters. Perimeter is equal to 8 centimeters plus 6 centimeters plus 12 centimeters.
Okay, now this is where I want to come in. Are you there with me? Francis,
Yes,
this is where I
teacher.
want to come in and help you. Only that people are making noise in your background. Okay. Francis.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, let's go. Now, let me try to help you here. Francis, you see, this question was looking like it is simple.
Yes.
Because the way I put it, now, whenever you are calculating perimeter, whenever you are calculating perimeter, you are supposed to add the outside part of the figure.
Yes, teacher.
The length which is outside. But once something is drawn inside, is not the side. Is 6 centimeters one of the sides? Because the side of this perimeter, it is this one, it is also this one, it is also this one. That is the distance around that figure. Now, when you look at 6 centimeters, is it also part of the outside part?
No.
So 6 centimeters is not the side. It is, in other words, 6 centimeters is the height of that what? Is the height of that that figure. That figure, which figure is that?
Figure.
Which figure is
A
that?
triangle.
A triangle.
A triangle.
So the 6 centimeters is the height, is not the side. Because side is the distance around. So I don't know whether 6 centimeters is also around. You get?
Yes.
So now in this case, what you were supposed to think about is this. Okay? This is what I wanted you to think about that. Now, if I study this figure correctly, okay, Francis? Now you see this symbol when I put like this. When we put a symbol like this, what does it mean? Like this. What does these two symbols mean?
Equal sides.
It means that this side is equals to this side.
Yes.
That is the same applies to this one, meaning this 8 centimeter, then this side is also 8. Okay, are you still with me? Then this side is also 8 centimeters.
Yes.
So now the side of this figure, now you have 8, you have 8, you have 12, but 6 is not the side. Okay, so you can continue now. You can continue now.
Perimeter.
Oh, sorry. Let me hold on a bit. Okay. Let me first wrap this and you start afresh.
12.
Okay, so you can begin afresh now. Perimeter.
Perimeter is equal to side plus side plus side. Perimeter is equal to
Is
8
equal to
8 centimeters plus 8 centimeters plus 12 centimeters. Perimeter is equal to 28 centimeters.
So how did you get 28 centimeters?
By adding 8 plus 8.
Okay, by adding 8 plus
8 plus 8 plus 12.
Okay, 8 plus 8, what did you get?
16.
Then, okay, here 8 plus 8, you got 16. Now 16 plus 12, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, 16 plus 12, it gives you, what? 28. 28. Very good. So yeah, so that I was not understanding
28.
how you got 28, but now I've understood. Okay, so I think that is correct, my friend. So
Yes.
I thank you very much. I hope that your friends also were following what you were trying to explain here, because what you have explained here is very important. Remember that most of us fail this number. That one is what I have to assure you. I said most of us, not all of you, most of us. Okay? Because you said yes, you have stated the formula correctly, the method of perimeter. You said that perimeter equals to side plus side plus side. There are 3 sides there. Okay? There is this side plus this side and then this downer side. That makes 3. Now the challenge came when you were now substituting the sides. Most of you started saying, okay, we have, okay, some were saying 12 centimeters plus 8 centimeters plus 6. Because I did not put this 8 here. What I did was to put the symbol to find out whether you know these symbols, because this symbol is done in a square. This symbol is done in a rectangle. So I wanted really to find out. And most of you did not get it rightly because you were using 6. So members, next time when you find any question having such a symbol, you just know that this side is equals to this side. Just like in a rectangle, the double sign shows the length and the other single sign shows the width. So that is how you were supposed to do this number. And finally, now when you substitute any of the side, you can put any. This boy decided to use 8 centimeters plus 8 centimeters plus 12 centimeters. So 8 plus 8, he got here 16. Then 16 plus 12, he got 28. So meaning that the perimeter, the distance around this figure is 28 centimeters. So that is how he has calculated that number. Very good, from Francis. Okay, that is from Francis. So we can go ahead to our next number. Okay, we can go ahead to our next number. But I hope the point is clear, members, because the issue was on the sides. That was the issue. So I think the point is clear. Precious, is the point clear now? Precious, have you understood part B? Oh, Kelly, have you understood part B? Kelly? Precious, Kelly?
Yes, teacher.
Have you understood that part that Francis was explaining?
Yes.
Very good. Okay. Did you also substitute 8 plus 8 plus 12?
Yes.
Okay, that is good. Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay, so members, let's go to, we have confirmed from Kelly, Precious, and Kakai that they have understood, meaning that also we assume that the rest also have followed us. So we have 3 sides, we have added them. For my case, I started with 12, 8, and 8. Then perimeter also gave me here 28 when I've added those three sides. So let's go to number 8. This is number 8. So number 8 has part A, part B, and part C. So I will be picking one by one. If I pick you, you do part A, and then you do part B, and then another person also will do part what? Part C. So let's see part A. What are they saying? Oh, okay. This is also one of the things that we learned. Okay, that's one of the things that we learned. Okay, the question is saying change the following kilometers to meters. Change the following kilometers to meters. Okay, I remember explaining this very well when we started this correction, and even when we are doing. Okay, can we get from Nimaro Debra, Nimaro, my friend, please come on and do for us that number, Debra. Debra, we can't hear you. Okay, let's try to pick someone else to explain the number. This time now I'm going to pick, yes, Nimara, have you come on?
Hello.
Yes, hello. Oh, this is Nimrod. Okay, Nimrod, can you do for us that number A, part A, number 8, part A, Nimrod? Yes.
Give me a minute.
Oh, I give you a minute. Why don't you, a minute? Why don't we use that minute to, you start explaining? Because for me, I will be writing. Whatever you are going to be saying, I'll make sure that I write.
Okay.
The minute is over now, eh?
Okay.
Yes. Can continue now.
Kilometers. 1 kilometer is equal to 1,000 meters.
I heard you doing something in your side work there. What were you doing? Yes, you can go ahead.
2.5 kilometers are equal to 1,000 meters times 2.5 kilometers. 2.5. 1,000 meters times 25 out of 10.
Let me change the writing now. 25 out of
10.
Okay.
A 0 goes with a 0.
Which is 0?
0
Do you know why a 0 goes with a 0? People, we have this very so that is dividing by 10. Eh? Let me try to explain there before you go. Don't go away. Eh?
Yes.
Yes, that's 0. That is what teachers always tell us. But whenever you are you are multiplying whole number, let me write it here. Members, I'm explaining to all of you, not only to this girl. You have this 25 out of 10. That is how she decided to multiply. Multiplication does not, the way you arrange your multiplication does not matter. In P7, you are going to learn about this property, cumulative property, associative property, and the distributive property. So the way you multiply does not change. Even if I say 25 out of 10 times 1,000, or 1,000 times 25 out of 10, still it can give you the same answer. Now here you are multiplying a whole number, that is 1,000, by a fraction. Then a fraction is 25 out of 10. Therefore, you look at the whole number. Can it be divided by the denominator? If yes, then you divide. Now, here you are going to divide both of them by 10. Okay, the denominator, when you divide it by 10, that's why they say 10 divided by 10, you cancel this 0. You will remain with 1. Then 1,000 also divide by 10, you cancel this. So what you remained with is, you have remained with 100. You remain with 100 meters times what? Can continue, 25. My friend. Times 25, times like 25. That. Then, what is the product now?
500. 2,500.
2,500. The unit is? What is the unit?
Unity.
2,500 meters.
Very good. Never forget that, because you are changing to meters, so you make sure you write that meters. Never forget that, my friend. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, members, we can continue. Now, that is how you are supposed to do. It is very easy when you change a decimal number into a fraction. It becomes very easy for you to multiply, for you to work out. But just like the way she did here that 1,000, 1,000, you should also be able to know this, 1,000 times 2.5. Okay, you should be able to know this. What if I have not changed to a fraction? Can it be multiplied? Yes, it can be multiplied. So you can have here your 1,000 like this. Now, for the case of multiplication, you can come and say times, you just say 25. Okay, just say here 25. There's your decimal point there. Okay, the decimal point is here. 2.5 times 2.5. You can arrange it vertically like that. Now, in this case, multiply it. Do not consider the decimal point. Just multiply 5 times all this one, and then multiply 2 times all that. If you have not changed to a fraction. So just say 5 times 0, you get here your 0. 5 times 0, you get here your 0. 5 times 0, you also get here your 0. Then 5 times 1, you get here your 5. So 5 times 1,000, you get 5,000. So come to 2. Don't mind about decimal point. It is there. We shall consider it when we are writing the answer. So come to 2. Then say 2 times 0, you get here 2. Then you come to 2 times 0, also you get here 0. Sorry, I had mentioned it badly there. Then you come to 2 times 0, you also get here 0. Then you come to 2 times 1, which you get 2. So in this case, because there are 2 lines, you are supposed to add them. Okay. Now the decimal will come in when I'm now writing the answer. So here I will have 0. I'm adding 0 plus 0. I write here 0. 0 plus 0, I write here 0. 5 plus 0, I write here 5. Then 2 plus 0, you write there 2. Now, how do I now consider the decimal point? Now look at what you have been multiplying. What I have been multiplying is this. And in that multiplication, how many decimal places do we have? We only have one decimal place, which is this one of 5. So that means in the final answer, you come and count one decimal place and you put a decimal point here. Okay. So in this case, you find your answer is 2,500.0. So this 0.0, any 0 on the right hand side of a decimal point, it become useless. So you just remain with your 2,500. So that is how you can multiply this number. After multiplying, consider the decimal places that you have in the question. Here you have only one decimal place. So after multiplying, you come and count one decimal place. And then you give your final answer. So you can leave here this one. You can ignore this one out. Okay. Any 0 behind the decimal point, you can ignore it so that you just remain with your 2,500 meters. So before we go ahead, maybe somebody may have question because I've brought in that multiplication without changing to a fraction. If anybody has a question about it, is okay. Can be allowed. How about Amanda? Amanda, do you have any question about it?
Yes, teacher. Teacher, like what if like if they gave you a question and the answer, let's say they gave you 2,000 divided by 1000.
Want to write what you are saying?
No. Change 15 into 15 into meters. It's
15 what?
15 kilometers to meters.
Like this.
Yes.
Okay, you stay on and I explain to you.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, now, when you are changing kilometer to meters, you are supposed to multiply. Are you getting?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, what are you multiplying? Now, last time I told you people to know that there is what they call King Henry. You get this? King Henry. Okay, let me try to write for you. King Henry, daughters Mary. I can stop there because already I have meters here. I have kilometers. So from kilometers to reach meters, there is 1,000. Are you getting, my friend?
Yes, teacher.
So that means that 1 kilometer is equals to how many meters are in 1 kilometers?
100 meters.
How many zeros from km to reach m? How many zeros are those?
1,000 meters.
That is 1,000 meters, like this. Therefore, you are changing how many? You are changing 15. Are you getting that?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, 15 kilometers. Now, in this case, 15 is just 15. It is not having a decimal point. Are you getting?
Yes.
So it remains as 15. It remains as 15 times 1,000 meters. You just multiply 15 times 1,000 meters. Okay? So yes. Therefore, your 15 will not change to a fraction because it is a whole number. It will not change to a fraction. It is a whole number. Why has 2.5 changed to a fraction? 2.5 has changed to a fraction because it is a decimal. So she decided to change 2.5 into a fraction, which gave her what? 25 out of 10. But for you here, you just multiply 15 times 1,000. So you can come to your side work. Because 1,000 is big, you can write here 1,000. Are you seeing the side work I'm doing?
Yes, teacher.
Then you multiply by 15 because you are multiplying 1,000 by 15 like this. Okay?
Yes, teacher.
Then you start multiplying 5 times 1,000, then you come to 1 times 1,000. So you begin by saying 5 times 0. What do you get here?
Pardon?
5 times 0, what do you get?
0.
We are multiplying 1,000 times 15. Are you getting?
Yes, teacher.
5 times 0 is 0. You continue multiplying 5 times 0 is 0. Then 5 times 1 is 5. Now we still have 1. We still have 1 under place value of tens, which you are supposed to multiply it also by 1,000. So you begin 1 times 0, it gives you 0. So there the answer, you come and start writing it under the place value of tens. Okay?
Yes,
Then you
teacher.
continue now, you continue writing. Now 1 times 0 also you have here 0. You maintain the place value. 1 times 0 also here is 0. And then 1 times 1 you get a 1. So in this case you add. Okay?
Yes, teacher.
0 plus 0 you get here 0. 0 plus 0 you get here 0. 0 plus 0 you also get here 0. 5 plus 0 you get here 5. And here you have 1, like this. Okay. Now in this question there is no decimal point. So you are not supposed to count any decimal point. Are you getting?
Yes, teacher. Teacher,
Yes.
I asked because I came late. I didn't understand why you put the decimal point.
The other one was having a decimal point. It had 1 decimal point, then we counted also 1 after multiplying. But in this one, your answer will be 15,000 what? Your answer will be 15,000 meters. There was no decimal point, so no counting any decimal. Like
Yes,
that.
teacher.
Okay, have you understood it now?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, we can proceed to the next number. I think that question is enough for us. Good. Let's go to part B of the question. Part B, as I am rubbing this, let me first rub, then I put part B. Okay, so this is what I want. Let's discuss, let's ask questions concerning what we are learning. Okay, concerning whatever we are learning, we can ask questions so that we leave the class when we have understood. Okay. Okay, that one I'm just trying to display it very fast because we have already talked about it. That is the next question. Change 3.5. What happened? Oh, what happened? What happened? What happened to our recording? Okay. But we can continue. Let's not mind about that. But, okay, I think that is our admin network is disturbing him. Eric, you can change like the way you have said. I'm okay.
Yes.
Yeah, you can do what you have said in the chat. I'm okay.
Okay.
Okay, so members, let's continue to our next number. That is number 8 part. Number 8 part what? Okay. Let me pick someone here. Paula K. Yes, Paula K. Can you come and explain that number?
Yes, teacher.
What's your name?
Roxana and Paula.
Paula, sorry, Paula. Okay, can you do the number? Can you do the number?
Yes.
It's okay, go ahead. I'm here to write what you are saying.
First, we change the mixed fraction into improper fraction.
We change the mixed fraction into, now what you can begin with, okay, it's okay. Can you change? You change for us. It's okay. Let me follow what you are saying.
Whole number times denominator plus numerator out of denominator.
Okay.
3 times 2 plus 1.
This one will be
out of
3.
2.
3 times 2 plus 1 out of
2.
good girl. But this one, since we are multiplying, I can put them in bracket. Eh?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
6 plus 1 out of 2. Is equal to 7 out of 2.
So this is the same as 7 out of 2 kilometers, not so?
Yes.
Okay, so you can go ahead and tell us now how do we change it into meters? They have asked you to change to meters. You have only changed it to an improper fraction. In that step now, you should change it into meters.
1 kilometer is equal to 1,000 meters.
Is equals to 1,000 meters. Good.
7 out of 2 is equal.
7 out of 2 kilometers, yes.
Is equal to 7 out of 2 times 1,000 kilometers.
In this,
brackets.
okay.
Kilometers.
It has to be meters because you are changing it to meters, not so?
Yes.
That side we have meters. Okay, go ahead.
7 times, we divide by 2, 1.
2 divided by 2, we get 1, eh?
Yes. By time 2.
10 divided by 2. Here it will be 10 divided by 2. What do you get?
5.
Okay, 5. Then
Then
here
you
you
add the 2 zeros.
those 2 zeros also, most of you do a mistake by just adding them up like that. Okay? Whenever you add it up like that, my girl, make sure you also cancel them. Canceling them meaning you are dividing them by 2. So never leave them when they are not canceled.
7 times 500 is equal to 3,500 meters.
Okay, 3,500 meters. Okay, that means therefore 3.5 kilometers is equals to 3,500 meters. Okay. Okay, so I think my friend there is very, very correct. Okay. Members, you can see how this girl has explained to you what will happen first. She studied the question and found that this question is in a mixed fraction. So she started by changing mixed fraction into improper fraction. So 3.5 is the same as 7 out of 2. When she changed it, she got 7 out of 2 kilometers. Therefore, it's like the question is telling you to change 7 out of 2 into what? Into meters. So now she went ahead and say now 1 kilometer equals to 1,000 meters. That's the conversion rate. Then we have 7 out of 2 is equals to 7 out of 2 times 1,000. So when you are multiplying, we already said, when you are multiplying a fraction by a whole number, you can divide the denominator and the whole number. So she divided 1,000 by 2, she got 500. And then also now, numerator here is 7 times 500. So 7 times 500, she got 3,500. So here, if you multiply by 7 like this, okay, she got here 7 times 0 is 0. She got here 7 times 0 is 0. Then she got here 7 times 5, which she got 35. So she ended up getting 3,500 meters. So my friend, thank you so much for that explanation. I don't think whether I can explain anymore. You have explained it all. Okay. Thank you. So let's go to the next number, but let me try to wrap this and display what she has been doing. She has changed it to improper fraction. So for me, in my working, I changed it somewhere and then I just came and write 7 out of 2. Okay, but for us, he did for us from there. Okay. Okay, so let's go to part C. Part C is very simple. This is part C. They are saying change that. Okay. Change for Grace. Can you come and change Grace? Grace, can you change that?
1 meter equals to 1,000. 1 kilometer is equals to 1,000 meters.
Okay, go ahead.
4 kilometer equals to 4 times 1,000 meters.
Okay, go ahead.
4 kilometers equals 4,000 meters.
So when you multiply 4 times 1,000, you got 4,000 meters, eh?
Yes.
Correct. So that is your
Answer.
your answer. Very good. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Okay. Now, members, you really need to change this, because they can ask you. You can apply it in very many situations that they can ask you to do. So let's just this one has been simple. We have explained very well in number 1, part 1, part 2, and now this is the third part, and they have got 4,000 meters. Okay, so we are almost, our time is up, but at least let's try to do this one. At least let's try to do this number 9. Okay, at least let's do number 9. They are saying study the figure below and answer the questions that follow. Let's look at the figure. Okay, let's look at the figure. Yeah, the figure is there. It's which figure is that? Let me ask someone. Which figure is that? Okay.
Rectangle.
Okay, Grace has said, Isaiah has said it is a rectangle. So that's a rectangle. Now, in that rectangle, what is missing in a rectangle, Isaiah?
X.
X, and which side is that?
Width.
So when you study this rectangle carefully, you find that the width is missing. And the first question they may ask you is to first find that width. Okay? Sorry, the first question they may ask you is to first find the width. Oh, sorry. Okay, the question was find the value of X. If find the value of X. Okay, here they are saying if the perimeter of the above figure is 24 centimeters. Find the value of X. Somebody explained it at the beginning when we were revising what we did last time. Somebody explained it. I don't remember, was it Maurice who explained or Maureen? Let me pick Lina now to explain this. Lina? Lina, can you explain that? The rectangle is here. The rectangle is here. This is what they have done. I was drawing my rectangle well. Why has it come like this? Okay. Lina, the rectangle is here. Only that the length here, they have said the length here is 8 centimeters. And this one here, they said it is X.
Centimeters.
Okay, so they want you to find X. Can you find that X?
Yes.
Okay, can you go ahead?
Perimeter is equals X plus X. Perimeter is equals X.
Now, Lena, what I want you to do, because always I want you to be very keen when you are answering question in mathematics. Before you start bringing in X, you start bringing in 8. First, write the formula to calculate perimeter of a rectangle. What's the formula?
Perimeter is equals
Yes.
length plus width plus length plus width.
Okay, since the unknown we don't know, we can start with it. We can start with length plus width plus length plus width equals to, it gives us perimeter. Very good. First do this, then after you have done that, where there is length, if it is given, put it there. If width is given, put it there, replace it. Are you getting?
Yes.
So what's the length now?
The length is 8 centimeters.
8 centimeters. Good. What is the width now?
X.
Width is X. Now
Plus
what is
8
the plus 8 centimeters? Again plus X.
is equals perimeter.
What is the perimeter given? You
The
get it?
perimeter is given as 24 centimeters.
You also replace that perimeter to be 24. Are you seeing that?
Yes.
Okay, then there you continue. So what's the next step now after you have replaced like that?
We collect the like terms.
Okay, can you collect it now?
8 centimeters plus 8 centimeters plus X is equals 24 centimeters.
Okay. Then
16 centimeters plus 2X is equals 24 centimeters. Excuse me, but you've left out the addition sign.
Hey, I'm going to go back and write equals to 24 centimeters. Like that, eh?
Yes.
Okay, continue.
16 centimeters minus 16 centimeters plus 2X is equals to 24 centimeters minus 16 centimeters.
24 centimeters minus 16 centimeters. Very good.
2X is equals to
2X is equals to.
Please give me a minute.
Oh, you are subtracting, eh?
Yes.
It's okay, it's okay.
Two X is equals to 7.
Oh, can we subtract together? Can I go to the side where can we subtract together? Let me write here 24 minus 16. How do you see when we subtract together? Like this. Now we are going to say 4 minus 6. Is it possible?
No.
What do? We borrow, we regroup, we get this one, we take away 1 from here, we remain here with 1. This one becomes 14. Now 14 take away is 6. If I count here 14, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let's remove 6. Remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So when we remove this one, what do you remain with?
8.
We remain with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here become 8. And this one remains 0. So meaning that 24 take away 16 is 8 centimeters. So there you divide both sides by
2.
By 2. So here it will be 2x, which we shall divide it by 2
is equals to 8 centimeters divided by 2.
Very good. 8 centimeters divided by 2. Okay.
You get
then
2 divided by 2 is equals 1. 8 divided by 2 is equals to 4.
This one equals to 4.
Therefore, x is equals to 4 centimeters.
Very good, girl. X is equals to 4 centimeters. Okay. Now, members, this is how she has got the value of x. So meaning the width of that rectangle is 4 centimeters. Now, the other question is asking you to find the area. Okay. Let me ask someone to find the area before we end. Patricia, can you find the area of that figure now? Akulu?
Okay.
So the part B is saying find the area of the above figure. So how do we find the area now?
Area is equal to length times width.
Area is equals to length times width. Good.
Area is equal to 8 centimeters times 4 centimeters.
8 centimeters times 4 centimeters. Good. Okay, then
Area is equal to 32 centimeters squared.
Very good. So when you multiply 8 times 4, you get 32 square centimeters. Very good. 32 square centimeters. Very good. Okay, so this is how you can calculate the area. Now remember that if you don't pass part A, if you have not got the width correctly, meaning that you cannot pass the what? You cannot get the answer for the area also correctly. So this is what you were supposed to get. In part A, you were supposed to get 4. Then you use that 4 to get the area, because now there it will be 4 and length will be 8. So there is no need of you. Most of you were saying area equals to 24 times 8. They were taking 24 to be the length. If you read the question carefully, they are saying if the perimeter of the above, so 24 becomes the perimeter, the distance around that figure. So you need to use that perimeter to find the what? The missing sides. Very good, members. So thank you, members, for being very attentive. I know we have one number which we have not completed, but I've already worked out that number, which I'm going to put it in our Google Classroom. You can go through it and find the mistake that you have done in that number, and then you answer. But the number is not very hard. Okay. Here we have already worked out this. Okay, here they ask you to calculate the area, which we have got. Akulu Patricia got it for us. Then number 10 is this. Okay, which is our last number. They are saying the perimeter of a square garden is 52. So find the side of the garden. Okay, the side is not given, but the perimeter is given. So a square has all the sides equal. So you will just be able to say side plus side plus side equals to perimeter. There, when we add side plus side plus side plus side, we get 4s equals to 52. So you see, there is a difference between a square and a rectangle. For a rectangle, we shall find length with it, length with it. But for a square, we are only finding side, 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 side. So since they are all the same, we add and get 4s. So to get the value of all the s, you divide both sides by 4. So when you divide 52 by 4, you get 13. Now the next question can be find the area. Okay. So there you can get the area by multiplying 13 times 13. So members, I was just there very fast because of the time factor, but we are going to end there for now. Okay. And then we shall meet again tomorrow. If you have a lesson tomorrow, please make sure you attend the lesson. Okay. All right. So that is where we are going to stop. I wish you a very good evening. Okay, I was saying I wish you a very good evening. I think I'm going to allow you to greet your friends, and we end there for today. So you're welcome.
Bye. Bye.